So guys, it is 6:50. Start to the next few weeks. I'm going to go through a gaining phase. I've been losing weight for say the last 2-3 months. It was time just to get any muscle that was lost, doing any of the running, all that kind of stuff, all the intense cardio, bit back up. But I'm going to be doing running as well as the weights. So I'm going to probably, like I said before, I'm going to do 2 days running, probably about 8k, and then I'm going to do 3 days, 4 days weights. So just run through this real quick. So here we have, it's like some beef noodles, like ramen type of thing. You see anyway through the B-roll and all that I had there before this. So this is a shake. Some beef and noodles. Just have veg, and I usually get most of my veg and fruit from the smoothies. Because I'm not mad either on veg, so I find it a good way to get some stuff in. And I'm not too picky, so I kind of lob everything into it, whatever I can get my hands on. But this is lunch. I'll catch you in the next clip. So, welcome back. As you can see, just had lunch. So what I'm going to do now in this video, I'm just going to break it down, what my plans are for the next few weeks. Give you some visuals on my calorie intake and stuff is going to be, how you can calculate it for yourself. Some tips you can maybe take from this to have if you're trying to lose weight, build muscle, whatever you like to do. So to start off, give a little bit of context. As most people know, I was doing a lot of running for the last few months. Running, cycling, all since before Christmas, and even before that again, I was working with a trainer on like for sports performance, and he had me like lose weight and stuff as well. I'm pretty sure when I started out and when I first started like paying it, this was like October-ish, and when I started really monitoring my weight and stuff, I'm pretty sure I started at around, it was something like 81 kg, so I'm down to 75 now. So there's a bit of difference, a bit of weight loss. So what my plans are now is just kind of, after doing all that cardio and stuff, you do end up losing muscle and strength. So what I'm going to do now is like a body recomp, trying to get back up. But I still want to keep the cardio, obviously, because I've done a lot of it and I just want to maintain it for the time being. And then also build muscle, build up more muscle and strength if I can. Strength wise, probably not going to be realistic, to be honest. All I have is 2 7.5 kg dumbbells. I'm sure everyone knows in Ireland now the gyms are closed, so, and there's going to be a lockdown apparently for another 9 weeks, so there's going to be no strength goals or gains being got for the next while anyway. Obviously, if you do, I will develop some little bits of strength because I haven't done it for so long, but I won't be breaking any PRs or anything, I don't think. So what I'm going to do is, I've already calculated my like my macros and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to put up here on screen now, just have it on my iPad, showing like what mine is, what protein I'm taking, what carbs, what fat, just for my phase of building muscle. And my thing is I want to build muscle and I want to keep down fat as well. But if your goal is to lose weight or your goal is to build muscle, there is stuff you can take from this, just showing you how to calculate your calories. So the first thing what you want to do is find out your maintenance. There's loads of ways of doing this, there's formulas, all that kind of stuff, but as I've stressed before, the main objective of this channel is to keep everything nice and simple, not to complicate things. There's too many people out there that complicate nutrition and sports, exercise, all that stuff. It's for all up here, for all these professional athletes and stuff, but even when you get up there to the professional athletes, they're probably going to tell you to go away because they don't care about the information. All they know is they want results. And it's the same with anyone really and their goal. It's great for a nutritionist to be able to talk to another nutritionist and talk about these little things, jargon, but to the average person it's not going to be worth an awful lot of information at all. So what I do is go to like Precision Nutrition. I used the calculator to have like a macro calculator, but I just used the calories where they calculate the calories. I didn't look at what their macros and stuff are because I'm going to do that part myself. So go to like the Precision Nutrition, get your calories, and then go to something. I use like the Mayo Clinic, they had a calculator as well, so I use that. And you just kind of take the in between. Like if one said 2,900, the other said 3,100, go 3,000, find the in between, because there's extensive tests you're going to have to do to get it absolutely bone down accurate, like, but there's no need really, to be honest. As long as you have a fair estimate, you should be grand. So now I'm going to hop over onto the iPad, have it up on screen there now. So as you can see, you have the home workouts with day 1, 2, 3. So for the home workouts, I have like, basically I'm just doing full body workouts for 3 days. I'm going to do running 2 days a week, and then strength training 3 days a week. All full body, because the most important thing when it comes to the likes of building muscle or hypertrophy, you just want to make sure you're hitting between 10 and 20 sets a week per muscle. Down here then to my macronutrients, I calculate as 3,000 calories a day. So that was made up of 150 grams of protein, 85 grams of fat, and then about 410 grams of carbs. So how I did that was, as you see here on the screen, I have 150 grams of protein. So the recommendations are, it's anywhere between 0.8 grams to 2 grams per kg of body weight, depending on your goal. You want to go to either side. Like I'm already kind of lean after going through cardio and stuff and trying to lose a bit of weight, so I'm already lean. So you would nearly go towards the higher side. If you're maybe overweight and you're trying to lose weight, I would go maybe to the other side, to the lower end, to just have the range, maybe 1.2, and take it from there. So I went with 2, so 2 grams multiplied by 75, because that's my weight. That came out to 150. So that would mean that I need 150 grams of protein a day. So then there's 4 calories per gram of protein. So what I did was I multiplied 150 multiplied by 4, that gave me 600 calories. So that 600 calories is all I'm getting from protein. I'll show you why I'm doing this now. Because for fat, it's 25% of your calories. So if I have 3,000 calories and 25% of that is 750 calories. 750, so that's 750 calories that I'm taking from fat. And then with carbs, I just fill in the rest. So what I do is add up to 600 protein, 750 fat, and I give you 1,350. So then what you do is get 3,000, that's your maintenance, and you're taking away what you got from adding the two together, so 1,350, and that left with 1,650. So for carbs, there's 4 grams per gram of carb. So what you want to do is 1,650 and divide it by 4, and that gives 412 grams. Obviously I'm not going to go down to 412, I'll just do like 410. So these are what I would have for maintenance. Now, this is where it can get tricky. So if you were trying to lose weight, you would kind of go in a deficit. So that means if yours is 3,000, you would want to go under, and usually that guide is usually about 500 calories over or under. So if you want to lose weight, it's under, so 500, take away 3,000, 2,500. Those should be the calories, and then you work out your nutrients from there. You want to put on weight, if it's 3,000 and you're looking to put on weight, 3,500, and work out your macros. So mine is like a lean bulk, you could kind of say, but a lean gaining phase. I want to make sure that these are as accurate as they can be. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably follow this for a week or two at my maintenance and see how my weight fluctuates. Like personally, I do my weight every day. You don't have to do that every day, because some people may not be able to cope with that. Like when I go for my weighing scales, I just go in the morning, go to the toilet, hop on the weighing scales, whatever the number is there, that's it. Leave it for the rest of the day. I log it in the app that's connected to the weighing scales. I don't go like thinking of it throughout the day. I don't try to stand certain ways on the weighing scales to try make the weight be different. It's just that's simple as it is. That's it. Whatever the number is, that's it. I move on to the next day. So I'll monitor that for like a week or two, just see where my weight goes. If I'm not putting on weight, I'm going to have to change it. If I'm losing weight, I'm going to have to change it, because the goal is to put on muscle. Another thing people have to kind of take into consideration as well, like a weighing scale doesn't differentiate between fat or muscle, but we don't have the money to be doing DEXA scans. Most sports teams or professionals don't have the access to the likes of DEXA scans, so we can only work with what we have and try to do our best. So weight is probably the next best thing. You can do skin folds, which is really a good way of doing it, but then there's so many room for error. There's like each person does a skin fold. Every person, I could do it and the next lad could do it, and it could be all different. I could tell you 1% body fat, next guy could tell you the next. It's just there's so much room for error. So I think the best way to do it, and the best way people know of doing it, is just with weight and just monitor it over time. Just make sure it doesn't go too mad. So if you want to do it for yourself, my advice would be go to like the Precision Nutrition, go to Mayo Clinic, someone reputable. Don't go to some random calculator.com or something. Somewhere reputable. Do 2 or 3, even go to a third website and just get what kind of your average was, because they'll mainly be around the same if they're good. So just go in the average in between. Don't be going into the finer details, and use it as like a diary. So you're tracking it for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and over time you'll see your body changing or not. So start with this. Start with like your macronutrients, because then you can go into your micronutrients, because there's obviously daily recommendations for those as well, because they are important. But just when you're starting out, this is probably too complicated. So just start with macronutrients, slowly build it up and work your way through, and to see how you get on. If anyone has any questions, Ryan, you can have my Instagram, I'll throw it up here. Feel free to send a message. I don't mind answering any questions, even in the comments below. And best of luck with your new goals and stuff. So if there's any information you like, comment, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and I'll catch you in the next one. Good luck.